Hello everybody, I'm here today to talk a little bit more about what Safer Internet Day is with you, and we are going to learn some top tips on how to stay safe on the internet. So just a reminder that today is Safer Internet Day, Tuesday the 9th of February, and all around the country and in other countries in the world, different children and other people will be learning all about how to stay safe on the internet. And it isn't just about safety, it's also about celebrating what an amazing thing the internet is, particularly at the moment as we're all using it loads and loads, and how helpful it is and how much fun we can have on the internet as well. So today we are going to be focusing on the theme for this year, which is an internet we trust and exploring reliability in the online world. So we're going to be having a little look today at how we know whether we can trust something, and just to get a little bit more awareness of what might not be true on the internet. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So just reminding ourselves, the internet is an amazing place, and we use the internet for entertainment, we use it to communicate, and we learn to use it to learn new things. So I just want you to pause the video for a moment. I want you to read through these sentence questions, and I want you to just think about the answers to these 4 questions for me. So what is something that you enjoy doing online? A name of a game or an app that you like to use? A YouTuber, online show or a channel that you might like? And a topic that you could research online. If you could just pause the screen and have a little think about that for me. Okay, lovely. So all of those things that we like doing that you've just come up with, all of them are really, really good and brilliant. But even with all of those things, we need to think about what we can trust. So whether it's a game or an app or a YouTuber that you like watching, or something that a program you like watching, or something when you're doing some research, when you're trying to find out some facts. All of those things are really, really good, but we need to know whether we can trust it and whether they're reliable. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Now, before we look in a little bit more detail at adverts, just remind yourselves of these 4 things. To be internet detectives, when we're thinking about whether we can trust something, we need to think of these 4 things. So always question things. Don't just read it and assume that because it's on the internet that it's true, because that is not always going to be the case. Check online, look on other websites, see if you can find out whether it's true. Checking books, checking other places, offline, not on the internet, to check whether it's true. And the big one, always ask for help. If you're unsure whether something can be trusted and whether it's reliable, ask an adult or somebody else for help. Okay, so one of the big things that we're going to talk about on the internet that affects a lot of us is adverts. Now, I want you just to pause the screen again, and I'd like you to have a little think about, where have you seen adverts? It might not, I'm not talking about adverts on TV, I'm talking about when you're on the internet. Where might you have seen adverts, and what did they look like? If you could pause the screen. Okay, brilliant. So hopefully a lot of you would have thought about things like, you might have seen adverts on Facebook, you might have seen adverts on TikTok videos, on YouTube videos, lots of different places where you might see adverts. And they don't always look obviously like adverts. And that's why it's really important that we think about things. Sometimes something can be advertising something and we don't even realise. And that's why it's really, really important for us to think about how we can learn whether something is true or not, whether it's false. So this is a little video. I'm not going to play the video for you now. I'd like you, this will be put into your dojo. I'd like you to have a little look at this video, and it's just a little bit of an imaginary YouTuber video, imagining what a YouTuber video might look like. And there are lots of different hidden adverts in this video, and you're going to have a little task to do after this lesson where you are going to see if you can find those hidden adverts. Because often, like I said, it's not obvious that something is an advert, and we have to look for the hidden adverts, things where people are trying to get us to buy things and we don't even realise they are. So that will be a little activity for you to do, and there is a sheet to go with that as well. Okay, so that could be, so there could be more to your favourite YouTuber than you thought. So when you're watching your favourite YouTuber videos, whether it's someone playing games, anything like that, think about, are they trying to sell me something? Are there secret adverts, hidden adverts in there as well? And one of the things to think about, but we're going to look at for a moment, is the word motive. And the word motive means why is someone doing something? And this is a really important thing to think about when we're watching and when we're on the internet. We need to be thinking about what is the motive of the person who's put this on there? What are they trying to make us do? Okay, and if we start to think about that a little bit more, then it will help us decide whether something is reliable or not. So we're going to look at some examples of this, and we're going to talk about what the motive of these different examples might be. So why do you think someone might post a video on YouTube? Okay, so what different reasons, what different motives might someone have? Pause the video, have a little think about what those motives might be. Okay, hopefully you came up with some of these. So we have to make people laugh. A lot of videos posted on YouTube are just to make people laugh. It might be to share their opinion about something. It might just be to tell you whether something is good, whether something is bad. A lot of people's motives on sharing on YouTube videos are to make money. People put them on there because they want to make money. YouTubers are wanting to do that for a living. They're wanting to make money. So there'll be something in that video that will help them to make money. And a big one is to advertise a product. So in a YouTube video, someone might be advertising something, but you don't even realise that they're advertising. And we've got to really think about that when we're watching those videos. It's great to watch them. It's good to have a laugh when we're watching them. It's good to find out other people's opinions, but just be really careful that we're watching out for whether what they're trying to do, what their motive is. What about sharing a photo online? Pause the video. What might people's motive be for sharing a photo? Okay, hopefully you've come up with some of these. So it might be to support an article or some information. So there might be some information posted on the internet and the photo is just there to support that article, that piece of information. So if it's in some facts about an animal, there might be a photo of that animal to show what that animal looks like. There might be people showing photos of their family because they want their family or friends to see a photo. They might be showing photos of their holidays just because they want their family or friends to see it. Their motives might be money again. They might want to be selling something that's shown in that picture. Often YouTubers put photos of themselves maybe wearing clothes, using certain products, and they are trying to sell those things that are in that photo. But also they might just be sharing it because they think it's funny. Sometimes these things, it is just that they want to entertain people. It might not always be for money. So it's absolutely fine to share photos. It's absolutely fine to look at photos, but again, be aware of what that photo is trying to do. Run a giveaway. So what about people who put on things where they're saying that they're giving something away, competitions where they're giving out prizes. Pause the screen. What might their motives be? Okay, so it might be to get more likes or subscribers. So it might be that they're just trying to get more people like it. And then the more people they have who are watching their videos, following them, the more people, the more money they will get. It might be just to celebrate a big achievement. They might just be celebrating something. They might just be being kind. They might want to reward the people who are their followers already. Or it might be because they're being paid to advertise a product. It might be that the thing that they're giving away, they are advertising and they're trying to get other people to buy it. So again, be careful if someone's giving a giveaway. It could be brilliant. You could win something that's fantastic, but also be careful that they might be advertising something. Okay, so where we had lots of different examples there, things that probably do affect you, things that you will have seen on the internet. So when you see something online, think about their motive. What is the reason? Think about where has it come from? Who's created it or shared it? Who has actually put that online? What do they want you to do? What is it that they actually want you to do by watching that video? What are they asking you to do? And do you think the people who post it, are they going to gain anything? And it's okay if they do. If you watch a video and it's for someone they're trying to make money, that's okay because that's their job. It's not saying it's wrong, but as long as you know what it is that they are trying to do, and it will give you that reason why, and that will help you to understand whether it's true or not. Okay, so there is a sheet that looks like this that you're going to have a go at doing. And again, it's just putting these skills that we've just learned to the test, having a little think about what the motive is and thinking about what they might be doing. So here we have a photo with some information about that photo, and it's asking you, where do you think this photo has come from? who has shared it, what do they want you to do, and what will they gain from it? And it's thinking about those 4 questions whenever you see something online. So here we've got an advert, it's advertising something. Again, read through those 4 things. Where has it come from? Who created it? What do they want you to do? And what will they gain from it? And again, and add something here, a giveaway, right? We've been talking about there's a giveaway, someone's giving something away. Read through, what do we think? Where has it come from? Who has created it? What do they want? And what will they gain from it? And then again here, we've got a last little thing, which is a message where it's something about someone's giving someone a compliment. Again, read it, look at it, thinking about what are those reasons, what are the motives for that on the internet. So we have got a couple of activities for you to do, 3 activities that I want you to have a look at. The first one is watching that video and having a look at seeing if you can identify where those adverts are. It gives you the time, you watch the video, you pause it at these points and see if you can identify what the advert is. And then we have that activity with the motives, trying to work out for those 3 things that would be found on the internet, what are the motives behind them? And finally, a Safer Internet Day film. So on this website, you will be given the link. I'd like you to watch a couple of the films, and then I want you to see if you could make a poster that says, how do we know what to trust on the internet? Okay, and that poster should include some pictures and some facts as well, things that we have learned today about how we should know what we need to touch on the, how we should know what we should trust on the internet. So as much of the information that you have learned today. That's 3 activities. You don't need to do all of them. Have a little look, choose 1 or 2 of those activities and share your work with your teacher. Thank you very much for listening today. Bye.